This is one of those cases where everything looks routine on the surface, but the deeper you go, the more complicated it gets. You've got a defendant, Mr. Wilson, standing in court facing not one, not two, but 12 separate files. We're talking retail fraud, larceny, disorderly conduct, and drug paraphernalia charges, all stacked together. Now here's where it takes a turn. Instead of fighting the charges, he's entering no contest pleas. And the reason? He claims he has memory issues and can't fully recall some of these incidents. That alone raises serious questions. Is this a strategic legal move, or is there something deeper going on here, like substance abuse impacting his mental state? But what really makes this case stand out isn't just the charges. It's what happens next. As the judge starts digging deeper, this stops feeling like a standard sentencing and starts turning into something much more human. We begin to see a man who's struggling, not just legally, but personally. Addiction, homelessness, and a desperate attempt at turning his life around all collide in this courtroom. And the biggest question is, will the court punish him or give him a second chance?
There's been no claim of restitution. I don't think there's very much restitution depending on that. The disorderlies are essentially from being in gas stations where it's constantly intoxicated.
But you've got a specific enough factual basis. You can provide the facts.
Jumbled up with the plea.
No, that's all right.
I've gone over everything with
Yeah.
it, also reviewed it with the prosecutor.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to plead to one retail fraud. I don't know. No, two retail frauds, two disorderlies, one larceny, and two possession of paraphernalias.
Well, one retail fraud. Sorry, there's only one retail.
One, okay. All right, so one retail fraud, two disorderly persons, one larceny, and two possession of paraphernalias. Everything else gets dismissed.
We've gone through the file to confirm the locations.
Okay. All right. Do you care which files get pled and which get dismissed?
It's a hot mess, and I apologize.
Yeah, that's all right. We're gonna resolve them. All right, so trespassing is gone. One larceny is pled. Trespass is gone. Disorderly person. Trespass is gone. Two. I think I got it. Let's find out. One person. Two. Okay. Retail fraud. All right, Mr. Wilson, can you hear me all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, your parents? Dismissed, I'm not right.
That's fine.
Your Honor, today's the time and date for the pre-trial. It looks like 12 separate files. I've been able to pre-try the case on a number of occasions with the city attorney. I've been able to meet with the defendant. I've been able to speak with him as well. We're happy to. He has been advised of his rights. Judge, just for the record, the reason for those no contest pleas is he has a general lack of memory, can't particularize as it relates to some of those instances. However, does have general memories of being there, doing those things.
Okay. Okay. All right. Mr. Wilson, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel today?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand those rights and the options they present?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So what I've got is that I'm going to take a no contest plea from you on two disorderly person charges, one retail fraud, one larceny, and two possession of paraphernalia charges. Each one of those files is punishable by up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. My understanding is you're going to plead no contest because you got some memory issues. When you
Yes, Your
plead no
Honor.
contest, you're literally saying, Judge, I'm not fighting those charges. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Keewan and I talked about it before you were back in the session, and he says he's reviewed these files to the point where he can provide me the facts I need to accept your plea. You understand
Okay.
that?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I have no doubt that I'm going to hear the facts I need so I can accept no contest pleas to each one of those files. Once I accept a no contest plea, then there'll be a sentencing. So if you plead guilty or no contest, there's still a sentencing. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any questions about anything so far?
No.
All right. So in no particular order, I'm going to go through these files. The first one I'm looking at is from February 20, 2026, retail fraud and possession of drug paraphernalia. Are you pleading no contest to both of those charges today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, can you give me the facts I need for the incident date of February 20?
Your Honor, police report indicates the defendant was at the Marriott Hotel in Romulus, Michigan, and allegedly took 2 sausages totaling about $9. Also was in possession of a glass pipe at that point in time, per the police report in the ticket.
Right here, you're seeing something critical in the legal process. The judge isn't just accepting a plea blindly. He's making sure there are enough factual grounds to support each charge, even with a no contest plea. That's important because no contest doesn't mean innocence. It simply means the defendant isn't disputing the charges. And take a closer look at the charges themselves. One of them involves stealing items worth just $9, along with possession of a pipe. On paper, these are low-level offenses, but when you stack multiple cases together, the consequences can escalate quickly. Now here's where it gets interesting. Despite the number of charges, the tone in the courtroom isn't aggressive, it's almost measured. The judge is listening. The defense is framing this as someone struggling with memory and likely addiction. So the question becomes, is this a criminal pattern or a symptom of a deeper personal crisis? Because how the judge answers that question will determine everything that comes next.
Okay. That covers that charge, those charges. Okay. All right. And how long have you been in custody?
Since February 11th.
And that was the Westland charge he went in on?
All of these charges and the Westland charge.
Okay.
That's on the Westland charge through March 18th. He's been held since March 18th on a couple of bonds on this.
Okay, so Westland's done with it.
Westland done, completely done.
Okay, all right. What's in his future?
So right now, he is 30 pounds heavier than he was 2 months ago. He is coherent, he is clear-eyed, he's engaged, night and day difference, Judge, probably one of the biggest I've ever seen.
Okay,
He needs to get rehab. We've been trying to get him into, we had some issues with doing a third-party parent. He's 1.5 miles from Mariners. He knows how to walk there. He's an alumni there. He is begging for some help. That's the place he needs to go. I think he needs to strike with iron hot right now. So he needs to do a complete lifestyle change, and I think he's positioned right now to do it.
all right, Mr. Wilson. You're living in Westland, right?
Wayne.
He's homeless.
You got nowhere to live right now.
No, nowhere to live. But Mariners Inn is where I wanted to go. I've been there before, and they helped me a lot, and they can help me this time.
All right, but what happens if they won't take you in? Maybe they don't have a bed space. Then what
I
do you
will
do?
call the 1-800-DWIN number and wait until I get into another facility because I don't have anywhere to go.
Judge, we've also spoken. He knows my number by heart. My advice to him is if I can get him out of there, he wants somewhere, don't let him call me right.
Okay, okay. And then you're gonna call probation and see if we can help you.
Try to do something.
Yeah, yeah.
Jail's a place for him now.
No, I don't want him in jail.
Clearly, he doesn't think that Ryan was doing what he was doing.
Right, right. What was the drug of choice, Mr. Wilson?
Crack cocaine.
Okay.
Wasn't a good one, man. Ruined my life, but I'm ready to move on now. I've done a lot of time in here and had a lot of time to think, and this is the clearest mind I've had in 2 years.
This is the moment where the entire tone of the case shifts. Up until now, we've been dealing with charges, pleas, and legal procedure. But here, we get something raw and real. The defendant openly admits his drug of choice, crack cocaine. And more importantly, he says something you don't always hear in court. I'm ready to move on now. That's huge, because in the justice system, especially in cases tied to addiction, courts often face a difficult balance: punishment versus rehabilitation. And right now, the judge is leaning into something different. He's focusing on recovery. Notice how the conversation shifts to rehab, housing, and support systems. The judge isn't just asking, "What did you do?" He's asking, "Where are you going next?" And here's something powerful. The defendant isn't resisting. He's asking for help. He's naming a rehab facility. He's acknowledging his situation. So now the real question becomes, can the system actually help someone like this turn their life around? Or is this just a temporary moment of clarity?
Okay. All right. Well, the first thing you got to do is find a safe place to sleep.
Yeah, well, Mariners Inn is that it's the summer. They usually have open beds. I've been there 2 times already. They should let me in with open arms.
All right. But the second thing you need to do is you got to get into a maintenance program so you can stay clean.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right. So I'm telling you, I know you're nowhere near Romulus, but I will order my probation department to bend over backwards to help you keep on this new path you're on.
Okay.
So Mr. Keewan knows that when we offer to help, we're serious. So if Mariners doesn't work out, or if Mariners are bad, but you're still having trouble with what's the next step, you call him and he has access to me, and we're going to work a plan to keep you on this new path.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
I mean, I can help you get a job maybe, right?
I need it,
Okay.
man. I'm tired of living
So
like I've
first
been
thing
living.
is a safe place to sleep. Second thing is a maintenance plan to stay clean and sober. Then we'll work on the rest of everything.
Judge,
Thank you
I
guys so much. Thank you.
One of the other things he's been doing all these years, he's now medicated. He's bipolar.
Okay.
Night and day.
Okay. So we got to stay on our meds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when do you go in? March what? 18th? February.
And there are 60 days.
All right. So on these two files, we got more I'm taking pleas on, but on these two files, I'm just going to put you on 30 days jail credit for 30 days. All right. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it on this file. We'll get to that in a minute. All right. All right. The next file I'm looking at, Mr. Wilson, is possession of paraphernalia from October 27. Are you pleading no contest on that one as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, can you provide me the facts I need there?
Police report indicated that he was at a location in Romulus, 30559 Flint Street. Came into contact with law enforcement. They patted him down. They found a pipe in his front left pocket, I believe. The pipe usually smelled crack cocaine.
Okay, yeah, but the only thing you're not sure on is what pocket, but they found it on him.
Absolutely.
I'm satisfied with that plea. All right, so on that one, I'm gonna accept your plea to no contest. Sentencing is 30 days in jail, credit for 30 days jail. I'm putting you on this file, I'm putting you on a 12-month non-reporting probation.
Okay,
All
thank
you
you.
need to do is stay out of trouble. But that gives me an open file, so if you contact us and say, I need help, my probation department jumps on it.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right, well, also, if you screw up, then you violate probation, you might face more penalties on the violation of probation. Understood?
I understand.
All right, we're working our way towards the bottom. Next up, I've got a larceny charge from December 15, 2026. Are you pleading no contest on that file?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, police report indicated that on December 15th, 2025, he came into contact with a young lady. It's alleged that he took her wallet. We're not going to contest those charges. They're speaking with the prosecutor. She's reached out to the young lady numerous occasions. That's not heard back as it relates to restitution.
Okay. You satisfied the facts have been met?
I'm satisfied.
So am I.
Michigan, Your Honor, I'm satisfied.
All right, 30 days jail, 30 days credit. Moving on, October 21, 25, disorderly person charge. Are you pleading no contest on that one, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Judge, police report indicate that on that particular date, he was at 84 from Maryland in the city of Romulus. He'd been trespassed from there before. At that location, he was disorderly, he was intoxicated, and was harassing.
you satisfied with the facts?
That was in the city.
Court satisfied as well. 30 days jail, 30 days credit, Mr. Wilson. Last
Thank you.
one up is a January 4, 2026 disorderly person. Are you pleading no contest on that one, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you have facts for that date?
Your Honor, on that particular date, it's alleged that he was at a hotel. 8800, I believe it's Maryland, Wickham, in the city of Romulus, came into contact with some employees, was asked to leave and behaved at that point in a disorderly manner, was intoxicated, yelling those types of things. Judge would not stand against that charge.
All right, you're satisfied with the facts, huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, awesome. Yeah.
All right. Mr. Wilson, I'm satisfied on the facts on that file. I'll accept your no contest plea. I'm sentencing you on that file to 30 days in jail, credit for time served. So that wraps up all of our business. Brother, listen to me. I have given you huge amounts of grace today.
Thank you.
No, I'm not doing this because I want to thank you. I want you to understand where you're at with me. I've done that because I want to make an investment in this new future. I want you to hear my heart. I will bend over backwards here to help you stay on this path, but I can't come find you.
Okay.
So if you need help, you got to call Mr. Keewan. He's done great work for you on these files.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you guys both.
So if you're having any issues, man, call him,
Okay.
right?
This case is a perfect example of how the justice system can operate beyond just punishment. Let's break it down. Mr. Wilson faced multiple charges across different incidents, ranging from retail fraud to disorderly conduct and possession of drug paraphernalia. Legally, the judge had every right to impose serious penalties, including jail time across multiple counts. But instead, what we saw was something different. The judge accepted the no contest pleas, issued time-served sentences, and placed the defendant on non-reporting probation, essentially giving him a chance to rebuild his life without the immediate weight of further incarceration. But make no mistake, this isn't a free pass. The judge made it clear, if he violates probation, the consequences will come back even stronger. What stands out most is the judge's approach. This wasn't just about closing cases. It was about investing in a potential turnaround, offering support, encouraging rehab, and setting clear expectations. Now the future is entirely in Mr. Wilson's hands. So, what do you think? Did the judge make the right call here? Should courts focus more on rehabilitation in cases like this? Or was this too lenient? If you found this case as shocking, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.